Yo, peeps, just looking at Bitcoin. Knackered, been awake all night long as again. So much for getting some more sleep. Anyway, I was looking at the short term time frames. They all look like they are a bit kind of overcooked in terms of downside, and we might get some corrective price action. The only ones that are not are the 6 and 8 hour, who give me the idea that we can go deeper here, But just these two time frames, everything else is looking a wee bit corrective. And I just pulled this super clean fib from the bottom just before the old Trump pump, which is the 66 kind of 800 900 region, right up to the current high. And turns out we're testing right on the 236 at the moment, so perhaps this is a wee bounce area actually. And there was me thinking it might give us one leg deeper, and I guess based on the structure it kind of looks pretty nice in terms of all this activity right here before it broke out. So yeah, my bias would actually be short term for a bit of a bounce here, and then potentially a stab lower. And where can it go? You've got, these are the kind of, I would regard as like they're more solid. Again, you've got this area here which broke through and then became support at 87. This is like a big gap here. I think if we get into this region here, it's, unless we're going back to the previous, no we won't, that's done, it's way back. Yeah, you'd have to be back to the previous cycle stuff looking for support there. You're kind of in thin air, which is a concern, because if it starts to smash through here on a daily time frame, it's going to free fall to 77 and fill, well, interestingly, it's going to fill that CME gap probably, which is, yeah, these are old fibs, ignore these, but interestingly, yeah. Let's just get rid of that. In fact, there it is there, kind of a bit of confluence for you. Let me run fibs on, that's the same wick down in here. Wow, it's even lower, that's 618 on CME. Anyway, look, we're just going to take it one level at a time, and in the kind of, if we focus primarily on the short term, yeah, I would suggest a bounce. What we've got to do then, assuming we get a small bounce from this region, is look at where it potentially can fail, and you can do that just by running an inverse retrace from there to there. And let's just make this green. Okay, so yeah, areas where it might fail are back up at 93,273 off this little accumulation here. But I would reckon if we can get back above here on a 4 hour, then we definitely could retest the top side again. That's what I'm going to be watching for. But in terms of momentum, the 1 hour stochastic's down, but it's going to be coming into corrective. The volatility is going to be corrective, so my guess is we just get some sideways chop for a wee bit. Not bad for a wee bit of scalping, but just keep an eye out. I don't think anything's ready necessarily to bounce imminently. I'm watching for bullish divergences forming. I think we got one a while ago on the 30 minute. Well, it did, it just got shot back down. But actually, looking at it, there's bullish divergence, right across the board here on the 30 minute. From back here, yeah, absolutely, on the 1 hour. So, yeah, I mean, we're into bullish divergence territory on the 1 hour, from this here down, and RSI is squirreling its way up here. 2 hour, no, not yet. Although, you would do on that these two, which is nothing too exciting, but certainly that's bullish divergence again. They're forming on the 2 hour. Let's see if that plays out. 3 hour, no, nada. And so I assume the same will be for the higher term time frames like the 4. So yeah, we need RSI to get us back above this little moving average here, really. But again, stochastic's getting pretty low here. It's going to flip back up above 2965. We're not too far away on the 4 hour, so I like the 4 in the daily for confluence. I think way up on the daily, still corrective actually. There's nothing exciting really happening here. I think sideways and some chop. So we can dig into some some short term scalps on this chop. Just going to take a wee bit of 5 minute grinding, but in terms of over the next wee while, I guess there's a wee bounce here and then we'll take it from there. See where it gets up against the green, retrace in terms of, we could certainly scalp a short at the 236, scalp another one on the 382, and we'll just see where it goes from there, guys. Okie dokie.